Hi there, everybody in the FFBE Global Facebook group, and hello to everybody who sees this video on YouTube as well. Welcome to this week's episode of Ask an Old Mog, where we take a look at some questions in a visual format to try and come up with some answers that are maybe easier to follow than just like random comments or questions and answers in text format, because I like visual stuff and that works really well for me. So I hope it works really well for you. This week we've actually got 2.5 questions. And ones that are really easy to look at visually, and they're going to be pretty brief because I'm a little stuffy and I don't want to talk for like 45 minutes, but we're going to go ahead and get into it. So let's take a look. Our first question actually came from the Facebook group, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that up right here. The poster says, I currently haven't got a single Esper to level 60, and with everything going on in my current energy situation, would it even be wise to do the super site dungeons for the Espers I currently have? I've only got up to Diablos. And so here's my answer. Absolutely do the daily super site dungeons. So also remember that you can do expeditions every day for super site until your Espers get to level 60. The reason why I say absolutely is because it takes so much super site to get to level 60. Like, people don't realize how hard it was in the early days when you had to farm Magicite, not even Megasite, Magicite, right, from expeditions and not expeditions, explorations, and then you could get like a handful, and it would do nothing to increase your Esper's level. So super sites are huge, and they're just giving them out for free. So definitely do them every day. You can easily get energy refills from raid summons, from the rewards up at the top, the reward spin the wheel thing. You can get so many energy refills. I'm constantly refilled. It's worth it to spend 400 energy a day with refills to get the daily super site. Definitely do it, and steal the ore. Don't forget to steal the ore. Get all the Espers too. Go through the story, get all the Espers. You get them all by season 2. Knock it out. Right, they're super vital and important to the game, so definitely get in there and do that. Do it every day, and like I said, go into the expeditions. And I'm gonna go ahead and give an example here. Sorry, see, I'm very stuffy. If we start a new one, super sites of orange and white or green and black are the Friday ones. Definitely do these until you're level 60. Once you're level 60, switch over to just farming relics. That way you can make more ore from the relics, okay? But very important, do that every day. Question answered. On to the next one. Question number 2. Is there a way to find more Brave Insignia for Final Fantasy X? So this question comes from somebody who's trying to max out Yuna's necklace and needs more Brave Insignias. And absolutely, there is a place to get them. So you're going to go to Vortex, the Chronicle tab, the series that you want, and don't forget that you get more insignia by bringing units from that series to make it more efficient. What am I talking about? Click on Vortex, click on Chronicle, and then you get the insignias for various series. So the global exclusive ones you get here from Transcendent Heroes. Season's Greetings you get from this one. Brave Exvius, Type 0, Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get my point. We get lots and lots of insignias from these Chronicle battles. That's where you get them to level up your skills. So definitely go in there and farm these up. You get these to level up your skills in Chronicle gear. Very important. And to do it really efficiently, you want a whole team of units from that series, but not always going to work for you. So bring as many as you can with as many EX levels as you can. When I farm the Final Fantasy X ones, I easily get over 1,000 per day or per run because I got a whole team of EX3 units. So definitely do that and get that taken care of as quickly as you can. That way you can have the best gear that you can from those insignias. Okay, that's it. Question number 2, all taken care of. So question number 3 that I wanted to go ahead and bring up is about the Cool Smile Vision card. And I know you can't get the Cool Smile Vision card anymore, but we do get a lot of questions about it. And so I wanted to talk more about it because I've already talked about it once before, but I wanted to go into part 2 here. So in a previous episode, I said that it was a good card despite not having flat stats on it, because the power that you gain from having your abilities modifier increase can sometimes outweigh the benefit of having higher stats. And so I've got a couple of pictures that I'm going to pop up on the screen, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. All right. These are, plainly put, in these pictures, you see Oliveira using his shifted LB against the current Final Fantasy X event. This is the lingering dissident, the robot boss. It's really, really tough. And so the first picture that you see on the top left, right, so where it says 34,902,927, that's Oliveira using his own vision card, and has 13,656 MP. So when you add the Dazzling Demoness card, right, I'll get rid of this one. That it's a little clearer. When you add the Dazzling Demoness card, he goes up to 15,186 MP, or 15,156 MP, right, on my build. And he goes from 34 million to 50 million. So just from having that massive boost to MP, he gets more damage. That's because that skill is scaled off of his high MP, which is very, very good. So Dazzling Demoness card better than Oliveira's Vision card. There's no question about that, right? But then take a look at the bottom left. This is with the Cool Smile Vision card. Oliveira has 12,156 MP, so less MP even than with his own Vision card. And he does 61,454,000 damage, 545, right? So it's more damage, even though we've got lower stats. And that is because the modifier gained, especially for Oliveira, who's able to quad dip on the benefit because it has his LB has 4 different parts. The bonus that you get from that is so big compared to just having higher bonus stats that you get from the Dazzling Demoness card. Okay, here's the second picture that I wanted to pop up there, and so this is the same scenarios, right? Oliveira's card, Demoness card, Cool Smile card, but instead of just Oliveira going in on turn 1 and blasting with the LB, Oliveira has buffs, killers, amps, imperils, all that stuff to make them even stronger. So we get pretty big boost in damage. I'm going to pop the main picture back up so you can see them side by side. In both scenarios, we go from 34 million to 61 million, or 150 million to 249 million. And I did some math on that. Example 1, the Cool Smile Vision card allows Oliveira to do 76% more damage than Oliveira's own card, and 21.9% more damage than the Dazzling Demoness card. In example 2, he's doing about 65.7% more damage than Oliveira's own Vision card, and 15.9% more damage than the Dazzling Demoness card. Now, like I said, I know that these cards are no longer that card's no longer available. So if you didn't get it, you can't get it. So maybe in that sense, this is a moot point to you. But if you are somebody, and I got this question on a YouTube video that I posted yesterday, if you're somebody who says, why am I not doing enough damage? Why am I not doing as much damage as so-and-so does if I've got the same build, but I have a different Vision card? Well, there's a reason for that. If you're doing less damage because you don't have the same modifiers, because there's a modifier boost from a card or a skill or an ability or a piece of equipment, that's going to be a difference. One modifier that's very, very important is just the skill modifier itself, but then also your own unit level is a modifier that plays into it. Killers, LB damage, jump boost, all of that stuff is so important. When you stack it all together, that's how you get the big damage. It's just how the game works. High stats is not always as good as high modifiers. Modifiers, pound for pound, modifiers do more for your damage than just having stats. If you've got the difference between choosing 50% attack or 50% machine killer is going to win every time. That's just the way it is. You do more damage because the modifier is multiplicative rather than additive, which I've said like a million times. But this is just another example of that. 2 different tests, right? Cool Smile did more damage every time. That's all I got to say about that. All right. So with that, we're going to be done. If you've got a question you want to see in next week's video, let me know. If you disagree with me, let me know too. I'm happy to have a discussion about it. But when it comes down to like, where can I get more damage in, the current meta is higher modifiers. you get higher modifiers from abilities and items and vision cards that give higher modifiers. Yes, flat stats are important, but like if you've already got flat stats going everywhere else and you're trying to squeeze in more damage on your main damage dealer and you're gonna try to do this within 5 turns, that vision card's pretty good, especially if you've got a morale scaling LB. And let's face it, all the current best damage dealers are morale-based damage dealers, even if you're not in Clash of Wills, which is this is the nature of the game right now. This is the way it is. So there you have it. Like I said, if you've got a question you want to see in next week's video, let me know. I'll be happy to talk about it. And we will see you in that video. And I hope to see you all on Sunday for the live stream event. I'll definitely be in there in the chat hanging out and look forward to talking with you guys. And we'll see you in the next video as well. All right, take care.